my fellow crafters, welcome to Inspiration for Cards. Happy New Year to everybody. It's my first video of the new year and I'm really looking forward to this year. It's an exciting year ahead and let's hope that everybody stays safe, stays healthy because that's the most important thing. But there are some fun things coming up on my channel and in my personal life, which I will come back to you about later. Today's video is going to be making a page for my planner. The first page of the new year. And I know I promised that I would show you my complete December day-by-day journal. However, I did not finish it yet. Reason for that is that we had a spontaneous holiday going to Austria skiing, and that put me behind a little bit. So I have to print off the pictures, etc. This Thursday, I'm going to do my first ever live here on YouTube, and that will be the topic of the day. I will be showing you my December day-by-day journal, and I will be showing you how to start a new journal in the new year. From my opinion, I'm a beginner, and maybe my beginner's thoughts can help you start yours as well. So, with that being said, today I'm going to be making my first page of the 2022 planner. And I'm going to do that using the challenge that there is in the Elizabeth Craft Designs planners group. And the challenge for this month is to do a monochromatic color scheme page, card, whatever, as long as it's monochromatic. Now, I saw a lot of questions in the group about what is monochromatic, and I just thought I would take this opportunity to explain this to you. And I've printed off this color wheel. And what is monochromatic? It is using different shades from one color. So like dark red, middle red, light red, or purple, dark purple, middle purple, light purple. And in my case, I'm gonna go for my favorite color, and that is blue. You can see my hands, they're dirty from working with the gel press and acrylic paint. I will show you some of the results in a minute. But that is what monochromatic is. So it's a variation of one color. So light blue, dark blue, aqua blue, middle blue, all variations of the same color can be in there. And that is what monochromatic is. And that is the challenge for this month, and that is the page that I'm going to be making today with you. Now I have this idea that I will explain Thursday when I'm live, is that in my planner I will have quarters, months, weeks. So I need 4 pages for the quarters, right? And so I'm going to make the first quarter page. And what I did is I've cut out a base page using the Elizabeth Craft Designs. Which one was it? I've got it here. Using the Elizabeth Craft Designs rounded corner page. It's the Planner Essentials 41. And I've used the big die to cut out the base page. And from that, I used my gel plate to give it structure, to give it dimension. And I've stamped on it using this stamp set. It's the Planner Essentials stamps. The number is behind here. Bear with me. I will show you the patterns number 2. I've used that with a pigment ink on there, also in a dark shade of blue to give it some more structure. I've used stencils on there that were also from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I don't have the names or the numbers for that, I'm sorry, but they are from Elizabeth Craft Designs. It's this pattern you see over here. So there's a lot of structure and a lot of depth in there. Some shine as well, because I've used some of the Tim Holtz mica stain on there as well. And other than that, I used acrylic paint on that. So this is going to be my base page. I need to put something else on the back. So I will cut out the same page later on and glue that on there. And I think that will be my journaling space. I haven't thought about that yet. So this is what I've done for this month. Just quickly, let me show you what I've done for the other quarters, because I've been trying to get organized. So this is the spring page, also made with a jelly press, summer, and the last quarter of the year, which is towards Halloween, because Christmas, December will be probably his own journal again. So that this is what my thoughts are. So these pages, I will show you that on Thursday, how I work on that. But these are the 4 quarters of the year. So let's get into the first quarter. Now I've got my little pizza box here that I've got all my goodies in. But before I do that, let me grunge up the corners, the edge of this page, because I don't like the white edges showing through. Now, normally I always use vintage photo. In this case, I don't like vintage photo with the blue. So I'm taking frayed burlap because I do want it to have that vintage look. That is my style. I love it. I love that grungy vintage style. So I still want that to be on these pages as well. And I don't know what it is, but once you've crunched these sides up a bit, it looks vintage. It's like a yellow book, well, not the yellow pages, but the yellow edges of a book that color over time. So there we have it. Perfect. Now what I have is several things here. First, I'm going to start with 2022. So I've got all the numbers cut out here. There we go. 2022. But I think just floating there is not right. So I've got washi tape here. Also in blues. This is from the Reminiscence series from Elizabeth Craft Design. And I've got this one, and I've got a very thin strip. But I do think I want this one. And what I do, I just rip it off on one side. I'm going to make sure it's high enough. I'm just going to put that on here. Make sure it's straight, David. That might help. There we go. And with this edge, I will just tear this off as well. Next, I'm going to take my art glitter glue. It's my favorite glue. And I'm going to glue down my 2022. But before I do that, I'm also going to give this a bit of that frayed burlap around the edges, because I don't want to see this white from cutting. And despite the fact that you hardly see it on this dark blue. Now this is also cut out of a piece of paper that I used to with my gel press. Sorry, it's hard to think in the new year. It's my first video after a holiday, so I gotta get used to it again. There we go. What I did, I've made 2 pages on my gel press. One is this one, which is very layered, but the base color of this one is the same as you see here. So I've made 2 pages. I've cut out the dark ones to create contrast, and I've used that to die cut all the bits and pieces out of. Then I'm going to stick on here. And as you can see so far, it's all shades of blue, which makes the monochromatic. I'm going to do the same with this one. And despite the fact you don't really see the frayed burlap, the color, it does do a good job with covering up the sides and making sure the white doesn't show as much. And the last 2 for 2022. 2022 already, guys. Time is really flying. Okay, what else do I have? Let me just assemble this a bit. My idea is, as I said, it's Q1. So I've got this Q here. And the Q stands for quarter, just in case you don't know. Quarter 1, it's winter, hence the blue, cool colors. And the idea is that the Q is going to be here, and this is going to be hanging from that Q. That was my idea. Now, before I do that, let me put on the reinforcers. Now I've cut out the reinforcers as well from that paper that I made myself with the gel press. Put some adhesive backing on there to make it easier to get them on there. And I've die cut everything out already. That just saves time in the video. And you don't need to see me die cut stuff out, do you? Yeah, we all know how to do that, I think. If you want me to do that, let me know. And here you can really see the monochromatic theme coming together. It's all blues, it's all the same color scheme, but it's different. Different colors of blue, and that really gives it some layered depth on the page. There should be one more. Yeah, there it is. And the last one, let's put that one here. I will just put this in here. Okay. It's always so funny with the hole reinforcers. It really pulls it all together. Cut off some of this white because, well, I don't want too much white on there distracting from the blue. Now I've got this ephemera from Esther Glas from her Etsy store, and it's really fun to have some, where do I want this? Some different ephemeras in different colors. Sorry, I did this wrong. I want this to go under here. There we go. And in this case, it really helps me with the monochromatic because it's all in different colors of blue. There we go. Now I'm gonna glue this one on. And this page is quite simple. It's no rocket science. However, I do like its simplicity and I like the monochromatic look. So thank you, Esther, for the prompt. It's really fun. And it's not hard. It's not hard at all. This hanger is coming from that Q, so it says Q1. Now I've got life is good here, and I don't want that to be floating like that, so I'm gonna take a piece of washi tape again. Put that there. This is going to be on here. Right, next I've got these tiny little things that I do want to put in there. It's from the letters. From the D and the O's. And I managed to save them. And I'm pretty sure that's because I used this pizza box to put it in, because otherwise it'll be all over my desk. I'm a complete chaotic while I'm crafting. So you probably noticed that already. So yeah, these pizza boxes help me. There we go. And I think this is already my finished page. Let me see where I have my planner. Here it is. I've got this beautiful blue planner for the new year. Now, what I understood from the other ladies in the group and gentlemen is that very often you get 1 quarter per book. And that's why I thought about making cover pages per quarter as well. So this is my cover page for my first quarter. I like it because it links in with the blue. And don't you think it's nice when they are in the planner actually, because then you can actually see the results. So this is my first page of my new planner for 2022. Thursday I will be doing a live, as I said, so tune in for that one. I hope to see you there, and then we can chat as well. You can ask questions and I do my best to answer them. But for now, first video of the new year is done. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you for watching this one, and I will see you for the next one. Thank you. Bye.